Hello friends, Fred Bergeron from Inaxsys. I hope you're doing well today. This video actually is a customer request. The scenario I'm going to program with you today is, let's say you have an ICT access control system, but the client is still using their old or their existing alarm system, but you would like to be able to link the two so that, for instance, when you arm the third-party alarm system, you want to make sure that regular users are not allowed to disarm that system, cannot enter the building. So in this scenario, I have a front door, and basically when the third-party alarm system will arm, I'm going to do a key switch arming of, let's say, a dummy area on GX. And then when the zone restores so that the alarm system is disarmed, I'm going to disarm the area also, okay? Also, what the client wanted us to show and teach how to do is basically I want to have, let's say, a master user who can actually go to the third-party system and disarm with the keypad or another switch. And I want to have a regular employee that's not allowed to enter. So I'm going to show what the system will do when the area inside that front door is armed or disarmed. Okay, so this is on the ICT GX platform. Inaxsys is a distributor of. All right, so let's start. So basically, I have my controller online. And then obviously this section was already covered like in multiple videos. All right, so what I did. So the first thing I wanted to do is to create an input type. Okay, so I already have a partition or an area in the system called offices. All right, so what I did is I created a Keyswitch arming input type. Okay, so basically to be able to arm and disarm the offices area, I need to have an area to arm the zone, which is zone 8 here. So that's my Keyswitch arming and disarming zone. Okay, so basically I need to have a separate area created for that. So I'm going to show you in the next step. Okay, so in this example, I have my key switch. The control area here is offices. Okay, so you see by changing the state of that input, I'm going to control the offices area. Under options 1, I selected force input. This is just to allow me to arm the area even if the zone is open when I'm doing testing. Okay, it's not really necessary, but I like to do this when I use input types for application like this. Okay, and under options 2, I selected disarm control area on input restore and arm control area on input alarm. Okay, so that's my input type. If I go to programming and areas, you see I have the offices area, which is assigned to that door, the front door here on my system, and I have the key switch area. Okay, so very simple programming. Like the key switch area, what I did is I removed the exit delay, so when I arm that key switch area, it's going to arm instantly. Okay, also what you may want to do is to enable the rearm option. Okay, I didn't turn this on during my testing here, but if when you're done testing and everything is working, I suggest enable this feature so that if someone by mistake disarms the key switch area, it's going to rearm itself in 15 minutes. We can also lower the frequency of rearming. Okay, so I have my two areas. My area here, I put the exit delay at 5 seconds. I have my output on the keypad so I can hear the exit delay and when I arm it with the key switch. Okay, then also what I did is I went to the door properties, assign the area inside door. So basically, as soon as I assign an area inside my front door here, if someone is not allowed to disarm it and it's armed by, again, the third-party alarm system with the key switch arming and disarming. So when it's armed, a restricted user that doesn't have any areas in his access level, doesn't have this area as the disarming area, will be denied access by area statics. Okay, so that there's no option to check or uncheck for this to work. It's automatic. You put an area inside door. If it's armed, you have to have the rights to disarm it if you want to go through the door. Okay, so that's obviously important. So that's basically the link here. Also what I did, but that's not necessary if you don't want to allow the system to disarm, I went to my reader port for the front door, and at the bottom here I selected disarm area for door on access, and then I selected the arming mode for arm on 2 reads. But that's again not necessary because we're not using GX as the arming and disarming. We're using the third-party system with the armed output to trigger a key switch input. Okay, so after everything is downloaded, I created myself a status page for testing. Okay, so I have my door, the zone that's actually currently open. Okay, all right. So basically now I'm in a disarm state. You see the offices area is disarmed. So if someone arms the alarm system, third-party alarm system, it's gonna give me an input trigger. All right, and now my area is going to go in exit delay. Okay. Again, there's no inputs in this area. It's just there to basically allow or deny access to users. Okay. So now my area is earned. That's a restricted user. You see, and it's going to give me an access denied by area status, and the area is offices. Okay. If I badge a card from a my master user, now it's going to discern the area for the door, and that's it. But if I would simply restore the zone, arm the area again it's going to exit delay. So if I were not using the disarm option on the door, basically someone disarming the alarm system would also disarm the office, allowing all the users to go through the door. Okay, so basically you must create an input type, and then an area to enable the key switch zone, and in the input type you define which area to control. Okay, so again, when the area inside door is armed, if the user has access to the area, you will be able to unlock the door and go to that keypad for the third-party alarm system. And if the user is restricted access with no area disarming option, he's going to be denied access at the door. Okay, so I hope you like the tutorial. Again, if you need help, you can reach our tech support team or our sales team from the Inaxsys.com website. Remember, we have tons and tons of videos and tutorials on our channel that you can use as a reference in your programming assistant, or simply to learn about our products. All right, so you can visit, the channels. You see all those tutorials and videos and reviews. Okay, again, my name is Fred Bergeron from Inaxsys. I hope you liked the video. Thank you. See you soon.